Ever feel like you're failing at love because of some invisible rule book? Today, we're breaking down the one unfair lie society keeps pushing on us. You'll see why this idea sets you up to fail, how to avoid the pressure, and exactly how to build a love life by your own rules. Stay with me because this will transform how you see dating for good. Stephanie here, welcome to the channel. Hey, so you're 30 and single and your mom is already fretting you'll die alone. Or maybe your friends are giving you looks because you've been with someone for 3 years and still haven't proposed. Listen, those relationship timelines are total nonsense, and I'll tell you why. The myth of the perfect timeline. All right, let's open up this fantasy about the so-called perfect timeline in relationships. You've heard it all your life, right? Finish school by 22, find the love of your life by 25, propose by 28, kids by 30, and boom, you're meant to be set for life. But have you ever stopped to consider how silly and random this actually is? This timeline has been fed to us by movies, family habits, and everyone around us. It's like a worldwide clock that watches every relationship step, right? Open your eyes. Life doesn't follow timelines. Life is messy. It's full of surprises and wildly chaotic, and your love life is no different. How many people have given in to the pressure and gotten married without thinking? So many. And sure, perhaps some of them are happy. On paper, you're living the dream, right? But in private, the stress of following this perfect timeline might be slowly hurting them. Why? Because most people are more dedicated to a schedule than to creating a healthy relationship. Let's be honest, how many times have you found yourself measuring your life against this invisible plan, feeling like you lost because you're single at 35 or 40, or nervous because you're not even close to proposing after being with someone for years? Look, here's a hard truth for you. Relationships don't run on due dates. They run on being right for each other, trust, growing together, and real bonding. So ask yourself, would you rather hurry into something just to match society's crazy calendar? Or would you rather take your time and build something truly important, something that lasts? Exactly. Are you still believing there's a perfect timeline, or are you ready to write your own rules today? If you're ready, hit that like button and keep watching. Social media lies. It's all a show. All right, let's get completely honest about social media and how it's ruining your view of relationships. I guess right now, if you open Instagram or TikTok, your feed is full of perfect moments. Dream proposals on tropical beaches, perfect couples holding hands, romantic date nights like a Hollywood movie. And you're sitting there thinking, why isn't that me? Why am I so late? The simple truth is, it's all fake. Social media is just a highlight reel, made-up snapshots meant to show you only the best parts. Nobody's posting their arguments about money, the uncomfortable silences at dinner, or that bad feeling at night when you wonder if you've chosen wrong. How many other couples are living a false online life, smiling for the camera while sad behind the scenes? So many. Let me quickly ask this. What do you think about these social media lies? Does this pressure feel real to you? Comment your views below. I read every single one. And if this is hitting home, make sure you subscribe and share this video to help others see the truth. We've got even more to uncover, so keep watching for the full picture.
Let me be very clear. Looking at your real-life problems and flaws next to someone else's carefully planned Instagram feed is a sure way to ruin your happiness. I'm not saying there are no happy couples out there. I'm sure some are really happy. But it's about time you stopped believing the lie. Real relationships are messy. They're filled with good times and bad times, joy and anger, growth and problems. They're not meant to look perfect all day, every day. And the second you understand this, the second you stop running after the fake happiness you see online, you'll finally allow yourself to build something truly real, perhaps with another person. Ask yourself right now, am I living for social media's approval, or am I building true happiness? Pressure creates desperation and bad decisions. Okay, let's talk about desperation. Yes, desperation, because that's just what happens when you start feeling pressured by society's silly relationship timelines. Okay? It's not a good thing for anyone. Desperation is never a good thing. So here's a truth that nobody says to you clearly. The moment you let pressure drive, desperation is sure to follow. And desperation makes you do things you normally wouldn't even think about. Things like accepting a partner who you know inside isn't right for you, ignoring obvious red flags because your body or social clock is running, or rushing into marriage because everyone else your age seems to have already gotten married. Think about it. How many times have you seen someone propose just because it was time, only for the relationship to fall apart soon after? We hear it. Let me ask you something straight. Would you ever buy a house you don't like just because someone told you it's your last chance? Of course not. So why use that logic for your love life? Making choices based on pressure isn't smart. It's risky. Here's the real guidance you need. Relationships are not goals you unlock by certain ages or steps, right? When you let timelines control you, you stop picking your relationships. They start picking you, and that is a way to be unhappy. Slow down, breathe, make your choices because they seem right, not because society is pushing you. Be honest with yourself right now. Are you making relationship decisions out of real connection or out of desperation? If you've ever felt pressured into a relationship decision, do me a kindness. Drop a comment below because I want to hear about it. Share your story because we just might help someone else skip that mistake. Number 4, real relationships grow at their own speed. Now let's get real about how healthy relationships actually work, because believe me, it's nothing like those perfect timelines society's been pushing on us. Here's the hard truth no one's telling you. Real, lasting relationships don't follow any plan. They don't care about dates, random milestones, or what people expect. They grow naturally at their own speed. And yeah, sometimes that speed is slow, not predictable, and even messy. But guess what? That's exactly how they should be. Let me say it this way. Ever had a friend who dated someone for years without even talking about marriage, only to shock everyone by suddenly getting engaged? Or how about those couples who move in together after just 6 months and seem very happy even though everyone is saying that they're going to fail? Exactly, because love doesn't care about society's schedule. I have a pal, let's call him Kelvin, and his partner were together for 8 years before choosing to tie the knot. And everyone around them talked the same way. Oh, it's been too long. If he hasn't proposed by now, it'll never work out. You know, people doubted if they were even serious at all. But here's the thing. Kelvin knew what was right for him, his partner, and their own special journey. Today, they have one of the healthiest, happiest marriages I've ever seen because they waited until they truly believed it was right for both of them. Compare that with some people I know who rushed into marriage after only a year because that's what they thought they were meant to do. 2 years later, they're divorcing. See the difference? Healthy relationships need room to breathe. They need time to face challenges, enjoy successes, and change naturally. There's no world clock. Each relationship is as unique as the people in it, and that's exactly what makes it special. So here's my question to you. Stop letting society control your milestones. Start listening to yourself, your partner, your heart. Do what feels truly right, not what feels expected. Ask yourself this: whose timeline am I really following? Mine or someone else's? How to break free from unrealistic timelines. All right, now you understand these relationship timelines are complete nonsense. But let's talk about something even more critical. How can you finally break free from the limits of society's unrealistic hopes and take back control over your own personal life? Here are my ideas. First step, know your priorities. Ask yourself honestly, what do you really value? Is marriage really important to you, or do you just think that it should be? Do you actually want kids, or are you scared of missing out because everyone else seems to be having them? Being sure is your biggest tool against outside pressure. Knowing what you truly want helps you ignore all the unnecessary talk. Second step, look at your motivations. Are you dating someone because they truly make your life better, or because you feel the need to complete a box before a certain age? Are you ignoring red flags, praying they'll go away, just so you don't have to start over again? Think of it like buying a car. Would you accept a car you don't really like just because someone said you're running out of time to buy a new one? Really, right? Your personal life deserves even more thought because marriage is serious. You bring in the government. It's a totally different situation when you try to leave that. Think about it. Step 3. Communicate openly and without fear. A major part of breaking free is being honest and clear about your relationship expectations. Too many relationships fall apart because people make guesses or avoid hard conversations. So set clear lines early. Let your partner know your true feelings about timelines, about marriage, about kids, about, whatever else is important to you. Healthy communication will take away all the doubt and stop bad feelings from quietly growing. I'll share something. Create what I call timeline talks. These are times where you openly discuss where you are with your partner in your feelings, with money, etc., in terms of being ready to settle down. It takes away the extras and shows you the truth. Be real with each other and yourself, and you'll appreciate it later. Bottom line, the moment you stop running after man-made milestones, you gain strength. Real strength comes from living by your own rules, at your own speed, with a person who truly matches your values and wants. Trust yourself enough to wait for something real, rather than rushing into something false just to hit some social checkpoint. That will be a huge mistake. And here's a big thought. What if breaking the rules of society's timeline is exactly what takes you to real happiness? What unrealistic rule about love are you tossing out today? Tell me in the comments. Your story is important. Don't forget to like this video if it resonated, share it with a friend who needs to hear it, and subscribe to Stephanie for more honest breakdowns. Thank you for watching all the way to the end.